Hi guys, my name is Kavya Sharma and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you guys are doing good. I hope all of you guys are keeping safe and that your loved ones are safe as well. So, today I am going to talk about a few books that I've read in the past 2 to 3 months. And I just wanted to share these across with you just in case you haven't read these books yet. And if you already have read these books, do let me know in the comments section. Of course, I read a few other books along with these, but I would say these are the ones that created a kind of impact on me, because of which I want to share about these books with you all. And for those of you who've been following me from before, would see a different setting herein, and that's because I got a new workstation table and I have renovated my workspace a little bit. I have put up a workstation and workspace video before, but that was about 4 5 months before. I will link it below. If you want a renovated workspace video, you can also let me know and I would love to share it across with you, because this one is has come out really well, like so much better than before, and it's really inspirational. So before any further ado, let's get started with the video. Okay, so the first book about which I want to share with you all is the very famous, the highly reviewed, the most out there book, which is Ikigai. So, Ikigai, I read while I was traveling. So, I read it honestly in the Pahars, and I think this book settled well with the beautiful environment I was in, and it kind of, this is one book that, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. It calms you down, it gives you some good suggestions and some good advices that you can bring about in your own life. For example, having 80% of the food of the total consumption that you're having, which will make you feel lighter. What do the longest living Japanese people do that makes them live that long? This is what this book is all about. It has some interesting facts that will make you go like, wow, really? And it has some good suggestions on the kind of changes you can make in your life, like good changes, happy changes that you might not notice initially, or that whose impact might not be that great initially. But if you do follow them for a long time, you will definitely see a difference. I have personally taken away a lot from this book, and I have implemented a few things like reducing my meal consumption a bit, like not overeating, carefully eating, listening to my mind and heart while I'm eating, and also, inculcating yoga and a few exercises in my daily routine. This has definitely helped me in bringing about a good change in my life. So, Ikigai is the first book. The second book that I am going to share with you all is Selected Poems by Gulzar. I also shared a video where I read a few pieces from this book. I think it had been long that I wanted to read Gulzar poetry, and honestly, I consider myself a poet before a fiction author, and I love writing poetry. I love reading poetry. I also know how sad it is that poetry sells so less in comparison to fiction. It's just, yeah, it's just, it just doesn't feel nice. So but then I make sure that I enjoy writing poetry, and if I enjoy reading poetry books, I do buy them. So I got Gulzar's Selected Poems. This is translated by Pawan K. Verma. I really enjoyed reading this book, and I would like to share that even though this is meant mainly for English translations, I preferred reading the Hindi version, the Urdu version of the poems, because that came out so well. These poems are full of emotions, love, empathy, revenge, hatred, nature, beauty, anything and everything. This is a mix of all the emotions we can experience, and these poems are so beautifully written, and yeah, a definite suggestion for you all. The next book that I read is also a poetry book. That's because I was on a spree of reading poetry books lately. And, even though poetry books are smaller in terms of number of pages and you can finish them quickly, I'm not someone who rushes into reading poems. I repeatedly keep on reading poems till the time they resonate with me in a much deeper way. That's what poetry is supposed to do. It is supposed to resonate with you. Maybe you're not supposed to understand poems in their entirety, but even if you can touch the tip of the iceberg, it's enough to impact you in the most beautiful ways, which is exactly what this book did to me. So this is Prophet by Khalil Gibran, and I cannot appreciate this book enough. This has, let's say, the most beautiful lessons of life about anger, about love, about marriage, about work, about money, about anything and everything. So, very poetically, Gibran kind of gives you a solution and an inner thought on all the important issues of our lives. What are those important issues? It's love, it's marriage, it's friendship, it's work, it's money, right? This is what poetically has been presented here. Basically, it almost feels like a godly voice is giving answers to all your queries, to all your main and major queries in life. And it's the prophet. This book, I think even though it's like a thin book, it's not that big. I did spend a lot of time rereading it because it takes time to settle in within you, and once it does, it gives you a sense. It makes you feel very breezy and light inside, and I definitely loved reading this book. The next book that I'm going to talk about is a book which I'm assuming a lot of you might have already read because it's quite famous, it's well known, it's an old book. It has been talked about a lot, but I clearly remember I couldn't read this book earlier because I was trying to read this book in school, in my college library, and back then when I was in 8th or 9th standard, my teacher told me that you're not old enough to read this book and you shouldn't be reading this book right now. Mature first and then. And back then I did not really understand, and then I kind of forgot that I wanted to read this book and I wanted to see what exactly is in this book, and what are the details and everything. Finally I came across this book, and this is Khushwant Singh's Train to Pakistan. This is a heart-wrenching tale, and I am not going to give you any spoilers about what it is. I mean, it's already a lot on the internet, but I'm just going to let you know how it made me feel. um, it made me feel really sad, really stooped, and the reality was very hard to accept and understand. And it kind of evoked all sorts of emotions in me that one usually avoids feeling. Like, it touches you where it's supposed to. Exactly, there was anger, there was frustration, there was sadness, there was dejection, there was depression, and I was horrified reading the details of this book. And please, if you haven't read this book, you should. It's a good, I'd say, a reality check, a sort of book that you should be reading for how reality rooted it is. It might hurt the sentiments of many, and there is a lot of sensitive content in this book, but that's exactly why you should be reading it. And the last book again is a poetry book. I'm still currently in the process of reading it. I haven't finished it yet, but I wanted to share it across this because this book is amazing. It is written by one of my favorite poets, and that is Miss Militancy by Meena Kandaswamy. Meena Kandaswamy attempts a lot of sensitive issues in her poetry, issues that are meant to be there. Her poems are feminist, they are fighting patriarchy, they are fighting caste discrimination, and this book has poems which will hit you right in the spot. They are aggressive, they are full of force, they are full of fire and anger. They are so beautifully crafted, the structure is so nice, so distinct. Each poem has sort of its own sense of voice, tone, structure, language, and you will definitely be addicted to this book because it's a worth read. You should definitely be reading this. And yes, with this, I've shared with you my set of 5 books that I read in the past 2-3 months, which I really enjoyed. And these are my suggestions to you. Please let me know in the comment section if you've read any of these books, and if you've enjoyed any of these books already. And I will definitely come up with a renovated room space video if you want me to do that as well. Till then, you can watch the old workspace as well, just to understand the difference. Thank you so much for being with me throughout this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share, and comment. Take care. Bye bye.